Hi Aries, let's do a collective reading for you today and see what you need to be aware of. Today is Wednesday the 12th of November 2025, but whenever you watch the video is when you're supposed to receive the messages. Also Aries, take what resonates for you and leave the rest, as this is an Aries collective. Aries, let's see what you need to be aware of today. Thank you all for being here and supporting the channel. It really does mean so much to me. So thank you for all you do for the channel. Okay. Even watching my videos is plenty. So thank you so much. So Aries, you've got distant horizons, adjudication, so something coming in. Okay, some type of commitment, and it could be a work commitment with someone that, I don't know, you could be moving into a relationship with after that. Oh my goodness. To me here, you could be moving into work, you could be looking for work, you could be getting a new job here. To me, I see a collaboration that's going to be here to stay for the long haul. And this could be coming from a distance. To me, this is someone that's at a distance, but they're looking to stay in your energy for a long time. You have the anchor out. They've got the anchor out. Aries, let's see what you need to be aware of. Messages for Aries spirits. First card of your reading in the recent past is the Six of Swords. You then have the Three of Wands. You then have Temperance, Sagittarius energy. In your current energy, you have the Hanging One or the Hanging Man, the Wheel of Fortune in the center of your reading. We're going to be grabbing out clarifiers also here, Aries. Then you have the Knight of Wands. In your future, you have the Eight of Swords, the Tower, and the Nine of Wands. On the back of the deck for you, Aries, you've got the Nine of Swords and the Five of Wands. Let's give your clarifiers a quick shuffle, then we'll get started. What is the Six of Swords for Aries today, spirits? So for the Six of Swords, you've got the King of Pentacles. To me here, for you, Aries, you've been doing the same old, okay? You're going to be doing something different. And whatever you're doing different is you're leaving something, okay? You are being loyal to something in particular, someone in particular. Could be an earth sign, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Could be a masculine energy. But to me, you were given too much. You were too loyal. And I feel whatever this was, they were giving you very, very little, okay? But I feel you're going to be stepping outside the box. You're like, I don't want that anymore. I don't know, you could have had an epiphany. You could have had some type of enlightenment here, but you're not doing that anymore. You're going to step outside of the box. So you could even be putting yourself out there. I don't know, you could be choosing to start working on another commitment here. What is the Three of Wands? What I see you looking out into the future. Yeah, understanding here. There could have been someone that involved a third party. Something hasn't worked out in your favor. But I see with the Three of Swords and the Three of Wands, you've got two threes coming out, making that decision on stability, focusing on what's ahead, not what's behind you. And I see there is something coming in. And as something comes in here, you're starting to realize, oh, this is why this didn't work out for me, or this is why that wasn't meant for me, whatever I was giving to back there. So let's have a look at the Temperance card. Temperance is Sagittarius. I see you doing something different. You've been waiting for something good to come along. Okay, and it's finally here. You're like, finally, you've been giving over and over and over again to something where you could be losing money, effort, sleep, too much chaos, but you're leaving that situation. So let's have a look now, Aries, at the Hanging Man. So looking at things from a different point of view, as I said, you could have been losing money. You were losing some type of abundance. So for the Hanging Man, you've got the Three of Pentacles. So there is a situation here that you will be walking into. And as I said, it's coming in, it's came in. You could start to see it. Hasn't actually arrived in the recent past, but you know it's coming in. Your intuition's guiding you. There's a collaboration in your energy that you look at differently. One where you thought it was a collaboration. I feel like you thought it was a collaboration, but really it was something where someone was using you or abusing you. I also feel here that it didn't make it very far. It was a lot of communication. But I see now, you know, with the Hanging Man, you've had some type of enlightenment, okay, that relationship wasn't something you should really be working on. To me here, there's someone here that involved another person. What is the Wheel of Fortune? But I see you closing it out. I see you starting to realize here, Aries, that it was a karmic cycle. But as I said, there is a ship coming in. There's a new cycle about to start. Sagittarius energy could be significant, could be coming from a Sagittarius. You've got someone here that could be from a past lifetime coming towards you with a gift. They're handing you something. Whoever this is someone that is driven. They stand by their word. They stand on their word. What is the Knight of Wands? The Queen of Cups. So it could be a water sign. It could be a feminine energy. It doesn't have to. Everybody has feminine, masculine. But I feel here, they're handing you emotion, okay? This is someone that is moving towards you with love. They are willing to do whatever it takes. As I said, it could be a water sign. It doesn't have to be someone that's feminine, but they want to nurture this. They want to give to you. Someone that is coming in, and they're going to show you here that they are willing to do whatever it takes to do what you want them to do. Okay, they're willing to do whatever it takes for you. Okay, wow. Let's have a look now in the future for you, Aries. You have the Eight of Swords. So for the Eight of Swords, you've got the Eight of Wands. There's going to be messages coming in the future here that's going to leave you in your head. To me here, there's someone that doesn't want you to leave. You're starting something new here, Aries. You're moving away from somebody, and they see that, okay? They're going to be sending messages, and as I said, this could actually be someone at a distance. Someone that's seeing you win. This is someone in single energy. This is someone that's been focusing on themselves. But whatever they bring to you, I feel it's going to leave you in your head. You're not listening to your intuition when this comes in, and I feel your intuition's telling you to not listen to what they have to say. What is the Tower? So this is your energy with the Tower. Making a decision, a crucial moment. So they're going to come in with something shocking here, I feel. There's something shocking that's going to leave you being imprisoned in the mind of making a decision of a crucial moment on which path to walk. Look at that. You're going to have options. Whatever this person tells you, I don't feel like they're telling you absolutely everything. And you've got the Queen of Swords. So to me here for you, Aries, you're coming out as the Queen of Swords. If this person doesn't move authentically, I feel you're going to cut them out. And I feel you may even do that because the Tower is here. There's something crashing down to the ground, okay? You ain't playing games no more. So let's have a look at the Nine of Wands, the Wounded Warrior. To me here, I feel like this is you, Aries. You've got your boundaries up. You may listen to what this person has to say, but you're like, I ain't dealing with that crap no more. Capricorn could also be significant. This could be somebody that tries to just put you in a place, and you've got the Queen of Pentacles. So it could be an earth sign, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. It could be a feminine energy. To me here, you're giving to something emotional, someone emotional. You're giving your love, you're giving stability to an emotional connection, but you're also here giving to something that I feel you are working on. And I feel whatever you work on, you give that to this emotional thing. So there's this really close-knit group. There's a whole new world that you have made, and I feel for you here, Aries, you're not letting in that person from the past. So let's now have a look at these two cards on the back of the deck. You've got the Nine of Swords and the Five of Wands. What is the Nine of Swords? So for the Nine of Swords, you've got the Two of Wands. What you don't see is that you're going to be making a big decision here. It's coming in the future. This energy is coming forwards again. But you've got something here that you haven't been paying attention to because you've been too busy with whatever that is in the past. There's something in your energy that's been around you. It's been sort of been waving in front of your face and you haven't been looking, but you are seeing it now. There's something that you see now because I feel you're not focused on whatever that was. Big decisions, a choice. Gemini could also be significant here, Aries. So what's the Five of Wands? I feel like there's competition for your attention. You got more than one person here wanting your attention. You're going to have to make a decision. You've got all these messages coming towards you, all towards you. And you've got the Eight of Pentacles. So they all want to work with you. I feel whatever you choose here, Aries, you've got to see it through till the end. There's something here, and there's also something here that you will need to let go of. Okay, but that's your decision. I'm going to leave it there, Aries. I love you all so much. Thank you all for being here. Have a great day, but I'll see you all again tomorrow. Bye-bye.